Oh gosh, I forgot I'm meant to be doing introvert part episode 9, innit? I was just meant to sit in there. Hi guys, it's me, Sylvia, doing the maths of episode 9. I've just done episode 8. I'm doing episode 9 now, real quickly. The dedication is there tonight, so I gotta do it, okay? So that's what I'm doing for you guys out there, to give you a little bit of psychosexuality analysis. Just a little bit of like information about how humans act, so that we can see and, you know, just apply it to ourselves and say, is that something that I do, or is it just learning about other people and how they live and how they think, you know, them things there. So that's what I'm just, you know, I just package it into small packages on my doing the maths, and then I give you what I think. That's all. You can have your own opinions. You can tell me down below. I'll be happy to hear it, you know. It's about minds meeting and understanding each other and flowing, you know, and learning from each other, you know. Oh, is he? No, it's not going to be one of those nights where I'm going to talk and talk and talk. No, I refuse it. I refuse it. I don't want to be talking and talking today, guys. That's not what it's about. Yeah, I'm going to pull on some lip gloss and make it look like I'm going to talk and talk. I'm not, guys. We're on episode 9 of Doing the Maths. And we're on episode 9 of Australia's Married at First Sight, which is done down under. It's shown down under. And I'm up here and I'm watching it. I'm up there. From there down under. Oh, I'm up there. So there down under. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Is what I'm watching right about now. So that's it, guys. I'm not talking anymore. Subscribe, like, comment, do them things there, and let's just get into it. Part 1 coming up. Okay, guys. All right. Hi guys, so part 1 of episode 9 is down, and they've gone to their commitment ceremony and they've split off. And so Sam and Cam, since the golf tingling, they haven't seen each other, which Cam's been getting acquainted to Coco, isn't it? So that's where that's been going on. But like, you know, Sam's thinking, should she sacrifice another week with this guy or call it quits or what? And Coco and Cam are thinking, should they stay? Not for the two sums, the double sums, the sums, the sums, yeah, that's what we'll call them. Not for them, but for each other. So whether they're going to stay for that, or they're going to go be honest and go out and be the true authentic self to each other out there. We don't know yet. So let's just see. Coco was like, obviously she's not going to interject if Cam wants to stay for Sam. They do look more better acquainted, definitely. Their conversation sounds much more flowing. Sounds more easy. You just, you know, in the beginning it's like you just chink. Do you get what I mean? You just get in there. You just fit like, it's nice. It's relieving. It's from what you had. So let's see how that goes with Cam and Coco. Mel's lipstick. I was like, wow. Very pink and piercing. Loved it. It was beautiful. It was sharp. It was really sharp. It was very intense. It looked really good. It was deep. It looked rich. You know? It looked rich. It looked regal. Yeah. It looked gorgeous. It looked gorgeous. So I just thought I'd add that little thing there, because I know this girl. Bex has a completely total different story from how I've been observing what I've been observing. I mean, is it that she exaggerates the story? Because I just remembered Jake told her she needs to sort out her attitude, or else it might not work. And she's going to go and tell the girls that she was objectified by him. Basically, she's just exaggerating everything. She's literally making it seem that he really wanting her, and she's had to like calm down. It wasn't that deep. Like those things, it's no. Her personality is very too. I don't know what's that about. I don't know what that's all about. But Jake was like, listen, their personalities are just not. It's not chinking like that. It's just not. So I'll start. Guys, I'm gonna go. I don't want to take too long. They're back now anyway. Alright, bye. Okay, bye. So I'm really keeping within the rules these days. I have to take it seriously and concise. I have to just be concise. You see, I just finished saying everything. Meanwhile, I'm still talking. Okay, bye. I'm going. Okay. Sam, I made a really slight mistake there. I'm now looking at Mel's lipstick. It's more like a deep cerise colour. It's not pink. I don't know where I got pink from. It's cerise, so it's like between a reddy deep fuchsia pink, a deep red, and a deep fuchsia pink. That connection. That's the colour that I'm vibing from Mel there. Looks good. So I just thought I'd add that. I don't know why. Hey, you see, I'm doing what I said I won't do. I'm coming back giving you more information on how I'm feeling about what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. See you soon. Oh, Patrick. I like you. You're funny. We haven't seen that side of you. We haven't seen your easy, just bringing out your funny, humorous personality, just naturally. We haven't seen that. I like that. Oh, and I can see that. Gosh, how can I forget her name? I've written it down. That's why it's Belinda. How can I forget that? I'm so sorry, Belinda. Forgive me, darling. I don't know. I was just besotted with what I saw your husband just say and do. He's sweet, and it's a good match, and I'm so happy for the both of you. You found each other like on the first go of going into dating. Look at that. You see how great it is. It's a lovely connection. So yeah, that was lovely. Patrick came with like Spanish language, I mean. To say hi to Alessandro. And Mel was like, hey, is this flirting that I can see? And then no. He corrected her. Pat corrected her and said, now blood, that's my wifey. I'm just, making her feel welcome. That's all I'm doing. But no, that's my wife. You know what I'm saying? So that was lovely to see. Sam's not sure what Cameron can do to turn this around. And, we don't know either. But then Cam's like, does he want to go back to how he usually acts on the outside? Or does he want to try and give this experiment a go? That's the backdrops of what we were hearing them saying their confession. Hey, the English, the confessionals. And then, it just came to, oh, sorry, I've said everything backwards. So then it was the ceremony. And did I just say all of that stuff without? So did I say that the commitment ceremony? I hope I said it. Sam said, he doesn't think he was over the top. He's actually a good guy. That's the confessional he said to his mates. That he's actually a good guy. He doesn't understand. So Coco shouldn't be going over the top because he's actually been overall. He's actually been quite a good guy to her. So he don't get it. He don't get all of this nonsensicals that she's doing because he's actually a good guy. Coco was telling the girls, listen, mate, I've checked out. I'm not there anymore. She's checked out there, but she hasn't checked out somewhere else, if you know what I mean. But they're back, guys, so I'm going. All right, bye, take care. No long things today. No long things. Part 3 down, guys. And yes, Bex and Jay's is just... She, again, has really come to exacerbate their scenario and their connection. And made it seem like there's not even a friendship there. And Jake was like, hold on a minute, what do you mean? I would have thought at least you'd think I'm your friend. Like, come on, I'm the one trying it and you're telling me there's no friendship. You're trying to make me look bad in front of people. I mean, why go on with that? Telling me I'm boring in them things there. Expert John has come in and gave the punchline of the part 2 conundrum. Telling Bex that there's just no empathy coming from any bone in her body when she talks about Jake. And it's just not nice. I think that was his sign to say, fix the hell up. Because you're making yourself look very bad right now. Basically. Because Jake is like, he's willing to try. He's going to come in. She can give him all that attitude. But as if you're the person I'm meant to be with, I'm going to stay with it. But you need to give me something back. You get what I'm saying? But she's not getting to grips with what he's saying. And these are all just strikes that are just going against her name. So I don't know what they're going to say, if they're going to stay or they're not. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Russ and Mel. Russ was like, yeah, everything's going good. And then Mel was like, nah, not that good, you know. Just different worlds, just completely different worlds. And, you know, Russ is not stupid because, like, I thought he was really so into it. He can see it's just a friendship thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's it. And so I'm even surprised that it was him who said leave. And so he did. And, but then Beth, she wants to see what wants. So maybe she's seen a little something. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? That could be what it is. So she said to stay. So they stay. So let's see how that goes. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever advise that they should move things on. And, like, if they're not comfortable staying in the bed together as yet, it's okay. It doesn't have to be forced. But, like, the experts is like, maybe they should, like, you know, move that forward and change the bed arrangements. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I would. It doesn't have to. It could still happen with them being separate and getting to know each other. It doesn't have to be by force touchy-feely. That touchy-feely will come even deeper if you talk more and really assess and equate and calculate and see if the person you've been matched with is the formula for your life. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. It's back. See you soon, guys. Alright, bye. I just want to watch Brett and Booker's story in the commitment, how they look at it. Oh. You know, I had to give some time to Brett and Booker. They look beautiful together. The two bees, the BBs, the bees. Making honey together. The bees making honey together. Yeah. Hi, guys. So this time I'm giving you lot the disclaimer that I'm going to start backwards to front. Because basically it's Mel and Brycey. And apparently Brycey feels like it's easy, comfortable and them things there. And, you know, Mel feels like he's ticking all her boxes, basically. So they're happy. They seem to be happy. But that eye contrast to the lippy, that piercing greeny olivey eye that she's got there, it's really making the lippy pierce even more. Because if you know the color well, red and green, the opposites. I mean, green and red for Mel, are opposite on the color wheel. So it just flows. The whole look flows. The colors and everything. You got it right there, Mel. You got it right. Again, darling. Just a different color palette, but still gorgeous. Yes. Mel understood his cheating and is going to let it be. John just has to tell Bex her requirements are just unrelenting and nobody will ever match up to it. Which I don't know if it's... I mean, we don't know how her dad treated her. Her dad could have treated her like the queen of all queens. So that's what the type of mentality she has for a man who's going to come into her life. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe that might have been too far, but I don't know. But maybe it could be because Jake is a good catch. I mean, he came top in a lot of people's attractions. He really did. She needs to watch out with the way she's going in because he'd be lapped up just like that. But I really did like what Jake said. He's achieved a lot of success. How though? How did he achieve that success? You tell me. Because he didn't give up. So he's not going to give up on Bexy. He sees some glimmers here and there. So he's not going to give up. But then John was like, it seems like it was your past experiences. What did I say? Didn't I say something like that? Didn't I say that? And that's what it is. And so she's just acting on what she's known before. Yeah, and Bex seemed to realise her flaws when it was laid out to her that she's using the past against this man. And then there was a big, nice motto to be remembered. I'm in the present. Jake's not the same. He's different. He's not like my past. So I'm in the present with that person, not with my past. And so let's see how it goes. So it's good that obviously it was advised that she kind of changes her pattern, changes what she's been doing. You know, even though she's been triggered from the past, let it all be from a different perspective, not the negative perspective that she's been going on at. You know, in life, you can look at yourself or look at a situation from the situation you're in, or you can be empathetic and look from someone else's position, or you can have a bird's eye view and look from both. And sometimes we need to look from all, you know what I'm saying, and make a good and better decision, and bet the ball's in your court for that one. I've said what I've said, John said what he said, you gotta now act on it, and that's that. I don't even have to say nothing about Brett and Booker. I recorded it. They're just lovely together. They're just lovely. Joe and James. Still, James is still feeling that pinch of being put second. Second is quite high though. So he's beautiful. He's a handsome guy, but that's his insecurity. That's his insecurity. So no matter how many times people say it, people have opinions about themselves. They have a right to. Anyway, ceremony's coming back. Yeah, so we're back to Mel and Bryce, where I started. Remember I told you I was going back to forth. Alright guys, see you in a bit. I said I wasn't going to come back, but again, let me just pause it quickly. Basically, no, let me just not. Brycey has again repeated that bar thingy example, the bar example about not going to her, and even there was a gasp in the audience like, you said what to her? That's what you said. You compared her and you gave her a visual. Nah, sir, you don't do that. You don't do them things there. So I thought I'd watch it together, but now I've told you what's happened. I'm alright. I think I want to turn off the thing. I don't want to be editing all day tomorrow. I've got things to do. But he's realised that he's been judgmental. I'm just telling you part 5 while I'm here. I might as well. So I won't say it afterwards. Because Alessandra was like, hello, hasn't she been so forgiving of your 6-month cheating episode that you've come out of to come to her? You know? So hopefully there'll be some sort of perspective there and you'll be seen. I'm going. I should be doing this. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been falling asleep. I need to hurry up. So part 5 done. Mel was saying that she felt judged from what, how Brycey took the news that she'd been seeing her partner for 12 years. And then again, he decided to bring up that bar example. I recorded it. I'm not going to carry on with that. And then he said the reason why, you know, Mel's lacking at the moment is because she hasn't got blue eyes. But he's happy with the way she looks. I don't know. Alana and Jason seem to be going good. Alana's got reservations about, obviously, conversation and chat. But they have good sex. Yeah, so that's that. Their sex is good. And so they're sticking to it. Guys, that's it. I'm tired. Right, a backwards to front analysis again. Because it's Bryce and Cam. Bryce and Cam. It's Bryce and Sam. No, it's not even Bryce and Sam. It's Cameron and Sam. Mantha. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Cam feels like the communication's a bit forced. Like Alessandra's just said, the communication in the beginning wasn't had. And that's what was missing. And I did say that. I don't want to say that we're both sex therapists. I don't want to say that, but that's what I said. I did say that. Anywho, Sam would have left. So that's where we're at. Whether Cam is going to say it, because he's going on like he's going to, because he's realised that that's what he does in the outside world. He always runs away from relationships. So is it that he's now wanting to stay for this one or stay for that one? Stay for him and Sam or stay for him and Coco? We don't know. Or do we? And that is it, guys. Alright, bye-bye. Finished, guys. And I'm just going to get straight to it. So part 6 with Cam and Sam. They're moving in together. And Sam now feels like there's a bit of hope. Because first it was gone. And now because he's saying he wants to stay. I just hope it's for the right reason, but I doubt it. Coco and Sam. Coco obviously felt rejected. She felt, not even rejected, disrespected. It's Sam who said that she felt rejected, speaking on her behalf about how he feels that Sam was rejected. That's why she retaliated like that. And Sam's like, Coco's like, no, I felt disrespected, not rejected, darling. And even in trying to convince her that he's not putting her down, he was putting her down. I forgot what he even said now. Your stupid one-liners. You think anybody would like that? And because I'm the one that said it to you, you're... Nah. Nah. And Bryce just told him exactly what he was being. A dickhead. And not a good dickhead. Because I was talking about penises and their heads yesterday. Not that type of dickhead. A dickhead that is a dickhead. A human form of dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And Mel had to ask him, like, is he aware of the way he talks? Like, has he got any type of awareness with the way he communicates? And like I was saying to you before, I feel like there's some mentality there. Some sort of mentality. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to diagnose nobody with nothing. Because, yeah. And then he walked off. And then he came back after going to confessionals to say, oh, I don't know why I'm the bad guy in all of this. What? So yeah, he's still not with it. He still doesn't get it. But expert John advised them to be friendly, or more him to be friendly, shall we say. And that was it, basically. In the confessionals, you could hear Koki saying he just lacks depth and maturity. And it's true, he does. He lacks that, and he lacks any form of awareness of any other person's feelings when he talks. That's it, guys. I've done episode 9 of doing the Mafs of Married at First Sight, Australia style. And it was episode 8, like I said. And then I've done episode 9, and this is episode 9. So I don't know why I said episode 8 first. I've done episode 9, which is this one. Episode 8, which is the one before this. And I suggest you see both. I suggest you see them both, is what I said in pidgin. But I know that pidgin, people who speak pidgin be like, nah, that one pidgin, darling. That one pidgin. Anyway, it is what it is. Guys, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Sex and Slay with Azamai MUA. SECKSNSLAY WITHASAMIMUA. Azamai MUA. That's me. Okay. Anywho, and you can catch me on Facebook and YouTube, Azamai MUA. Beauty. And then on Twitter, which is Azamai MUA, guys. I'm going to bed 4 o'clock. Again. No. Good night, guys. This time you're not going to get me. Have I said everything? Let me just make sure I finish my shift. Yes, I have. Good night, guys. Good night. I'm going to bed.